Hello, everybody. Welcome back to baseball right here on youtube.com/SeanOsaurusRex. My name is Sean. Today, we are finishing up our spring training with James Caprillion and the Oakland Athletics taking on George Kirby and the Seattle Mariners. Regular season starting tomorrow. That's very exciting. Hopefully the game has the correct schedule because it looks wrong. But maybe I'm wrong. Who knows? All right. Talking about this, we started with that game against Milwaukee, the big 20-inning marathon. It was real weird and kind of awful. But then we came back, got a 7-1 victory against San Francisco. Had a lot of trouble in that 3-1 victory over Cincinnati. The offense was just locked up for a very long time, and it just couldn't get through until we did. Kind of a similar situation with the Los Angeles Dodgers. Took a little bit for the offense to get going, but once we did, we were able to put some runs up. The defense in the last couple of games has been absolutely terrific. We're really pumping that, what's it called? The dynamic difficulty. We're really pushing that towards the top of the upper echelons of the difficulty. So yeah, that's a big part of why I do this, is just to kind of make sure that the difficulty is evened out. Because there was one season I did it where the difficulty was like way too low, and so I reeled off a bunch of wins, and then it started to get where it probably should have been at the start, and so on and so forth. But now we'll have it correct. The best way to do it. All right, I'm gonna probably put in just a bunch of not like day one starters here. I don't even know. I have a lot of fielders. Colton Wong for Dylan Moore. Let's see. Kelnick, right-handed pitcher. Ooh, okay. All right, we'll throw him in the left field. And I got to remember who's where. Haggerty. Rodriguez definitely needs the day off, so I guess we could throw Pollock back in there. Or Trammell. You know what? We'll go with just I know Kelnick's not the fastest guy, but Tasker Hernandez. Ty France, big star player for Evan White. And let's see, Dylan Moore. Do I have a shortstop? No. Julio, Vampin, Cabrali. Well, we'll have a couple of people in there. J.P. Crawford. Most of these guys have been subbed out. Suarez. We'll leave him in there. Murphy's a sub. Listella. A lot of lefties. All right, let's go as much speed here at the top as we can get. Flip those two. 90. Actually, Dylan Moore's a great number 2. 90, 72, 69. Who's big power against righties? Suarez will go 4th. Shoots. Could probably use a lefty. Actually, here, we'll switch those two. And then those two. No, actually, we'll do that. Left, right, left. Double right here is actually fine. Well, I guess we can just kind of do that. All right. There you go. Only a couple of the day one starters. This one's going to be weird. We're going to use probably a bunch of lower rated pitchers and stuff. Just enjoy some baseball. If you want more, every day, 6 p.m. the Mariners are playing. We're playing baseball. You can catch that on the show. Gameplay every single day. So be sure to scroll down and subscribe. Ring the bell. You'll be notified when I post new videos. And you'll be able to catch Mariners baseball. I feel like I'm getting real tired tonight. Save as. Do this. Game 5.
Just about set to go now. And on the mound in this one, George Kirby.
Oakland?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there.
George Kirby. He's the last pitcher we're going to use. We'll see if we can keep these low hits. We've given up a combined 2 runs in the last 3 games. Oh, God. Oh, God. That was awful. That was a terrible start. Oh my goodness. 4-seam really. That's a lot better. Okay. All right. Okay. First pitch jitters, no big deal.
And that
one fouled away. So let's see, 4-seam, curveball, cutter, sinker. Let's go sinker. Yeah, that's what I want to go away from Tony Kemp here. Tony Kemp always giving me fits. Very good player, especially against me for whatever reason. I don't know why. The slider was dead center where it was going to go. That is fine. What pitch was that? I was looking for the cutter. Did I hit sinker? No. What the hell button did I hit? B?
There, we'll do it again.
Is it B that I hit?
Looking for that swing and miss.
No.
He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Sinker, slider, cutter.
The pitch. Stays
oh my
alive.
gosh, Kemp. Man, we had the one pitch out.
6 foul balls in this at bat alone, really making him work out there.
Next offering upstairs.
Yeah, that's a good take. I kind of wish he had a 2-seam. See if we can backdoor a cutter in here. It's probably a little too cute. Just kidding. It was perfectly cute because it was a strikeout.
Get some fist bumps when he gets back into the dugout because even though he strikes out, he saw a lot of pitches and he battled. And this is a long haul where you're trying to get that pitch count up as early as possible. So gave the guys behind him an opportunity to see what's working for this pitcher or not. But I tell you what,
I might have accidentally hit RB and just not even realized it. I was going for X, but I guess I bumped a button.
And a pitch. Fights it off.
Ooh, fouled that one away. Perfect pitch. We go high and inside here.
The 1-2. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Next offering away upstairs.
You know what, we'll go slider.
And a pitch. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Wow, so that first pitch pretty deservedly got smashed, but now we're at 18 pitches for the last 2 batters combined. These are the innings we've been really good about avoiding over the last couple of games, mainly because I haven't had the error problems. That was awful. This one I'm sure is much more of a the difficulty's like way bumped up sort of issue.
A's nothing, M's coming to bat. You're watching Mariners baseball on the show Northwest.
Wait, why am I watching A's baseball?
Back here at the ballpark.
They're the away
and
team.
On the mound for Oakland in this one, James Caprillion. What should we keep an eye on here?
There's James Caprilion's stat line through his 5 starts.
I really like how he's able to sell fastball, but it's really change up and keep hitters just out in front a little bit. Swing and miss, soft contact. The slider as well comes out of the same time.
Wow, that was accidentally very well timed.
And hitters are going to have to stay back and make
Okay,
sure
so we have a
pitch
speed lineup, but it's not going to be very powerful for the most part.
First offering.
We'll probably have to drive some. We're going to have to drive some balls into the gap. We're going to have to be pretty patient with what we're looking for. 4-seam fastball at 97, 88-mile-an-hour slider, 87 on a circle change, 82 on a curveball, sinker all the way up at 97. That is not really what I was looking for. Really late on that fastball, high. Probably a strike, but got to let him make that call.
Good eye right there.
I mean, worst case scenario, it's, the same count. But I can't give them opportunities to catch me out.
That pitch in for a strike. 2-2 now.
Catch me for an out. Oh, that's...
Swing and a pop-up. Kemp has a beat on it. Hauls it in for the out.
We saw that a lot. For some reason, the fastballs, them throwing them like that in the that high in the zone has been giving me some trouble.
In there, and it's 0-1. Ball one there.
Okay. It's an alright take.
And he deals.
I mean, I'm not going to do a whole lot with it, so it's probably a better take than I'm giving it credit for.
2-1.
Oh, that curveball. I was way out in front. Whew.
Next offering is fouled back.
That looked a lot better than it ended up being.
Out to
That
short.
was...
Diaz over to pick it up.
God, if those two were... If those two pitches were split, it would have been real nice.
Now it's the right fielder, Cade Marlowe. That one's in there, 0-1. Check swing, and he held up.
A little surprised that A, that was a check swing, and B, was a ball.
And a 1-1. And that's outside. That one missed. The wind of the pitch. Fouls one away.
That
and now
was a walk
3-2.
I just threw away.
Righty delivers. Good plate appearance
Okay,
there.
that's all right.
Able to
Got it back. He threw it a little too low.
That 2-out walk. The base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive
Damn
side of
it.
it.
Eugenio Suarez up to hit down. They get the force, and that is that. One left for Seattle. We played an inning, no score. And welcome back. Aledmus Diaz now.
The shortstop, Aledmus
Kirby back to work. And first offering is fouled off.
All right. Got to try to get this pitch count down just a little bit. Through
And that's in for a
22
strike.
pitches in that
A plate
previous
umpire,
inning.
Earl Hendricks.
Yeah, with Hendricks, Boo, kind of interesting. He's a good, consistent umpire, but you do hear that he kind of favors one side of the plate more than the other. So it's really hard to know for sure, but I think that usually it has to do something with where he sets up prior to each pitch.
And he beats the threat. He's saved.
It was a
Okay,
healthy
no
cut,
problem.
but the same can't be
That's
said for
that's
the
not an
contact.
error. That's a
He
base
got
hit. That
just
was.
enough of the ball to put it in play.
I thought
That's all
Kirby
he
had
needed.
it. I was
Tough play for
really
the
happy with the way I
defense,
was able to
almost
get
kind of
that
a swinging bunt.
figured out and
Here's
the
rookie right
timing
fielder,
and rhythm,
Connor
but
Capel. And that's in
that's
there
all
for
right.
strike one.
Opportunity here to turn 2.
Diaz aboard here
We
at
don't always
first
have
with nobody out.
The most opportunities for.
Next offering is in
Backdoor
for
that
a
cutter.
strike.
I'm loving
2
that right
strikes.
now.
May see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of a double play here.
Quickly to second for 1. To White. That's 2.
There we go. Just like that, all washed away. 4 plus 6 plus 3 equals 2.
Number 25, Brent Rooker.
2 outs, base is empty. Now the left fielder, Brent Rooker. Swings through that one. 0-1. There's a strike.
There we go. Now we're getting some calls.
Hitters gotta get in the
Now we're
swing
getting
mode. This
some
is a
calls.
good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Swings through it for the K.
Oh,
Snuffed
I
the fastball
am
by him.
loving
Bottom of the second.
Kirby's
No score.
cutter. Oh my goodness. Has such good bite on it. I've been feeling it, and it's been rewarding me with really nice pitches like that. Backdooring in there. Bam.
Bottom
Strike
of the
3.
inning and stepping in
Take
for
a
the
seat.
Mariners, Jared Kellner.
The left fielder, Jared
And a pitch.
Kellner.
Ball 1, no strikes. And another ball. The next offering misses.
Okay.
And that's
Let
ball
this
3.
one go, unless it's like just. Don't even move the thing. If it's right down the middle, maybe.
And
No,
there's a
it
strike.
wasn't right down the middle. That would have been a bad swing.
Swing and a miss, and it's a
Oof,
full
way
count
behind on that.
now.
Holy
Instead
shit.
of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Line drive. He brings
that
it
was a nice
down.
catch.
Nice play.
That's a
Hops
nice
right
catch.
there, Boog. He timed it just right to bring that liner down, and he saved a knock.
White.
Here's Evan White.
That's all right.
And he swings and misses at
That
the
circle
initial
change.
offer.
I got real amped up there.
That's down and in. The 1-1. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. The pitch. On
That's
the
a
ground,
bad
right
swing.
side.
Wasn't going to do anything with
Takes it
that.
on his own. Already 2 out here in the home half of
I
inning
guess
number
just
2.
try to.
Not shortstop.
J.P. Crawford
J.P.
up next for the Mariners.
Crawford.
Yeah, he
God damn it.
swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
First pitch strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
Next one misses, and 1-1.
All right. Settle it
Second
down.
inning here, no score. Gets
That's
under and pops it up. Capel on the move towards foul ground. Makes the grab on the
Wow.
run. And that'll do it. Mariners go down
Okay.
quietly there.
All right.
We'll move to the third
Oof.
with no
Ow.
score.
Oh, pulling my own hair there.
Welcome back. New inning getting started. Digging in for Oakland, Ramon Laureano. There's a strike. Laureano.
Thankfully,
He's
that's
here in the 8th spot in today's lineup, and he's usually in right field, but today he's
so,
patrolling
I
center.
thought that Fortunately, that slider was just in the middle of the plate low and didn't like elevate and sail and everything awful all at once.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Whips it across. Leadoff man retired here in the third.
Batting ninth, the catcher, Shea Langoliers.
Stepping in, Shea Langoliers. Langoliers measures 6 feet even, 25 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. The wind and the pitch.
That was really bad.
Field. Racing makes the catch.
That was a terrible slider.
Every day
Look at
during
that.
batting
That's why I
practice,
was so
these
happy about that
outfielders
other
get
slider.
about 10
Like,
minutes
yes,
of
it sailed
balls
to the middle.
in
It
the
like
gaps
caught a
when
lot
they
of plate, but it
practice
did
this, and when
not.
the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Peterson in the box now. No balls and a strike.
0-1.
They say you win.
0-2.
The pitch. And ball
That's
one.
down.
0-2 curve right there. Hitter kind of expects that, and good job of just showing that confidence and trying to get back into this count.
Rolled slowly to first, and he grabs it in foul ground. The wind to kick the pitch.
Should have gone with that. Should have gone with the little backdoor slider. What is the speed difference between the four
third, no
seams?
score.
98 to 91. Cutter. I said slider. I meant cutter. Got him.
A good work
Oh.
there as he gets a 1-2-3.
Oh, I love it.
A's go
I
quickly
love
and
it.
quietly there, and we're still knotted at 0. Back here at the ballpark, now it's
Leading
John
up for
Murphy.
the Mariners, the catcher, John Murphy.
Caprillion back to work. Popped up. Kemp settles under this one, and there's one down.
It looked good, but my thing was not moved
Tommy
at
La
all.
Stella to the plate. Rolled softly, but that goes foul.
Okay. All right. It's okay. Getting too aggressive here.
Next offering is in for a strike. This one in the air right field. No trouble here. Puts it away
Okay.
for the out.
Okay. Okay.
That's out number 2.
We're all right.
Back to the top.
Not
of
mad
the
about that
hour.
one. A little
Jonathan
early on it.
Tosse up
Was
next
kind
for
of in the right
Mariners.
area, though.
First offering misses badly for ball 1.
We've had a couple decent pieces of contact. Lost a hit to an athletic play.
And
It
delivers
happens.
outside.
No pun intended on that.
2-0.
That one out to right.
Look at that. I mean, that's
Mariners are down in
That's
order.
perfect,
Still
perfect right
no
there, and
score.
it just couldn't find the gap. No big deal. No big deal. All right, how we
And welcome
doing?
back. Start of the fourth. Here's the
We're at
second baseman,
44
Tony
pitches.
Tony
That's
Kemp. The right-hander
that's
back to
dropping.
work. Here's the strike at the knees.
Now we're with the man who gives us so much trouble.
Good eye in that
ball.
spot.
1-1.
Tony Kemp.
And 1-2.
There we go.
Baseball is coming out of his hand very well. He's been able to paint
See,
all
that's
four
what I'm
corners, but
looking
really
for.
good ride at the top of the zone. Hitters have to respect that. Very good.
Okay.
It misses. It's a
Kemp,
strikeout.
thank you for
Really
not
good
making
pitch
that quite as
sequence right there. I'm
difficult.
telling you what, pitcher and catcher
Kind of
on the
like,
same
I'd love a
page.
strikeout or like maybe like a
And now it's
4-pitch
Jesus Aguilar.
single, you know?
Jesus Aguilar.
Swings through that one. 0-1. That's through there for a strike.
0-2.
The 0-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Oops. Maybe just throw it a little
Here's the
wider. I
0-2.
did not mean to hit that.
Swing
Okay,
and a
that
miss.
that worked, but it wasn't intentional.
Back-to-back
So we had
strikeouts to start
20
the
plus
frame,
pitches
and that's
through the
now
first
3 in a
inning.
row.
We had
Yeah, he's
44
really
going into
settling
this
in
one.
and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak
It's actually
going.
not as good as I thought it was. My math was
So here's
wrong.
Brown at the plate. In there for strike one. There's a strike.
The guy's going this good. He's retired 7 in a row. You got to step out of the box, fake bunt, do something to break it up.
On the ground at first.
Let me leave a
Out number
curveball right
3.
over the middle of the plate.
And 1, 2, 3
Disgusting.
go the A's. And we are still scoreless. Ready to go, bottom 4. Now it's the second baseman, Dylan
The
Moore.
second baseman.
Now the right-hander ready to go. Still no score. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1.
Keeping all our, not all of, but most of our starters get the day off today.
Just
That was something I was
over that
thinking about
edge.
while I was at work today. I was like, what am I going to do if I need, like, backups? Who were the
On the
best
ground to the left. Peterson picks it up.
backups
Fires
to
across
use?
the
That
diamond.
was really bad.
One out
Ugh,
in the bottom of the
really
fourth.
bad.
Deceptive
Um,
right there, stayed in the tunnel a long
Probably going to
time.
try and make sure that I manage
Rolled over it,
who
on
I'm
the
sitting,
ground.
and
And now here is Cade
every
Marlowe.
once in a while when I was playing last season, I'd have to sit like 2 or 3 of my best players. I got to try to mitigate that as
Pitch, and
much
that's
as
in for a
possible.
strike.
He's been very consistent with his command out there on the mound, consistently throwing at the knees. Pretty impressive when a guy can repeat his delivery like this.
That slider. He is okay.
Right-hander kicks.
He's not
deals.
feeling it as much as I thought he was.
There's a swing and a drive. Laureano raging back towards the wall. Back some more. Pulls it in on the warning track.
That's just a really nice catch
Woo!
on the run right
Woo!
there. He's
God,
extra
that
bases
sucks.
If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Look at that. Perfect on a curveball, and it was still an out.
Suarez, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. Swing and a foul.
was
Pushed
right where I
off
was
to the
looking.
right.
Right where I was looking.
And here it comes. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. The M's yet to pick up a hit here.
He needs to throw that breaking ball with just a little more conviction to get the swing and miss.
Next one just misses. 1-2 to count.
That was strike 3.
Into center. Laureano racing over to make the catch. And 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners. Through 4, still tied. Zip, zip. We go to the top of the 5th.
Leading off
Aledmys
with the
Diaz now.
The shortstop. Aledmys.
The pitch. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
Next up for the A's, Connor Capel. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. So a man aboard now with one away.
Okay. No problem. No problem.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Rooker in the box now. Takes strike one.
Let's
Struck
turn
out
two and get the heck
swinging
out of
his
this
first
inning, huh?
time. Capel leads off first with one away. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Phew! That was a
At the belt and fires. Spoils the
that was almost
pitch,
an
and he'll see
absolute
another.
disaster. Holy cannoli.
Ripped to first, caught. The tag gets
And I
him,
got the
and
tag.
it's a double
All
play
right.
to end the inning. One hit in the inning, but no one
Animation's
left.
not
Last half
not
of the
terrible.
fifth
Oh, they
coming
put
up,
that in
and
there.
we still have no
Interesting.
score.
Huh.
Ready
Don't
to go
believe
for
I've
the
seen
last
that
half
bat
of the
yet
inning.
this
Here's
season.
Jared Kelnick.
The left fielder.
Yeah, we did lose the dynamic hitting difficulty. The first time we've lost it since I started playing.
Swings and blasts
I'm
one
actually
deep
not
to left
100%
center.
sure how I feel about that.
One carry.
We have put some... Nice job, Kelnick. We put some solid contact into some
That's
balls.
what
It feels
the
a little
fans
weird to
came
get the
see, and it
difficulty
gives them the lead in
decreased
the
and then
fifth.
immediately
It's
hit a home
1-0.
run like that.
He
I
only
felt like it
needed
was
one
more...
swing to square it up.
That was kind of just coming. I mean, perfect a couple of times. We got a hit robbed from us by a really nice play on the first base side. You know, we put some charges into some balls, just haven't been able to get them away from the defenders.
He jumped on that pitch.
And it was
And up next for
eventually
Seattle,
I was going
Evan
to
White
connect.
Grounded out his first time. In there, and it's 0-1.
Oh, just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
Bounce to the left side, and it goes.
And I mean, I've
just
definitely missed some pitches here and there, but I know there are not really any moral victories in sports or whatever, but I do think that the difficulty can realize, like, okay, they got it on that one, you know, they're
the
seeing it
1-2
okay.
misses to
Just,
even the count.
I don't know how you would write that in there, but
And a weak ground ball to the left side. On to first.
see, that's a
one
worse.
away. That ground ball
That's
may
a
have
worse
him back on
result
track
than the
after homer.
like the charge shot you put into the outfield, but I think they're graded the
Here's
same.
the shortstop at the
So I don't
plate.
think the game
J.P.
thinks it's a good
Crawford.
hit either way.
Ripped to right. Base
There
hit.
we go. There we go. Couple of hits here in the bottom of the fifth.
Man at first with one gone. And now for Seattle, Tom Murphy. 0 for 1 with a flyout. That one's in there, 0-1. And that's outside.
Way outside.
1-1.
Check swing.
I thought
And
I
it's 1-2. And now 2-2.
That's a 3-1 count that I blew. Okay, foul it off. Stay alive at least. Early on the swing timing, that makes sense.
And the right-hander deals. In the air out to center.
Wasn't high enough.
Laureano puts it away, and there's 2 away. Man at first, Tommy LaStella digs in now. 0 for 1 so far. Liner, and that should be extra bases. Crawford rounds second on his way to third. Lead runner gets the stop sign.
Thought about
third.
it. Thought about it.
It's a 2-out double, second and third.
Not a lot of
Man, he just
speed
absolutely
there.
turned on that
Well,
one.
Stella, I think, got a hit robbed
Nice
from
job
him
of staying
earlier.
in his mechanics.
But able to drive that to right field, all the way to the wall.
Jonathan Clase, the next to hit. Outfield playing pretty shallow. Ground ball right side.
That was bad.
first,
That was
and
really
that is
bad.
that.
That curveball died on me.
The
Fuck
Mariners pick
me.
up a run thanks to this solo homer.
That's all right.
It's
Kelday
now
comes through.
1-0.
We get 3 hits
This
in the
is
inning.
Mariners baseball on the show Northwest. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Here's Ramon Laureano. The pitch. Ball 1, no strikes.
Hold on. Energy's looking pretty good here for Kirby.
And that drops in for a strike. Ball and a strike. Foul ball there. Kicks and deals. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Righty to the plate. That just misses, and it's 2-2.
That was strike 3.
Hit slowly on the ground. Moore collects. Gets it to first. And Laureano is retired.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what he was supposed to do.
Shea Langoliers will hit next. First pitch, and he just misses. And the righty deals. And a count 1-2. Here comes a pitch. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And a pitch. The punch out
There we
there.
go.
Picks up strikeout number 7.
He came out of his
We're
mechanics there.
5
Typically, he likes
2/3
to
here
shoot
with
the ball the
Kirby.
other way,
Bit of a rough
but that
start there
time,
for inning number
little
1.
late
His
chase.
energy still in the green.
Now it's Chase Peterson.
72 pitches.
And that's in there
Luckily,
for
that
strike
stayed
1.
in.
The
That
guy's throwing a lot
did
of
not
first
feel like it
pitch
was a good
strikes.
drop.
As a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen. But you got to take what he's offering that day.
22-9, 13-11, 6. I think 11.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow left field.
Crawford.
Dives and makes
Oh
the
my God, I
catch.
love you, JP
Just a
Crawford. Let's
beautiful
fucking
play.
go.
Where's the cape? In the air like Superman. Diving catch, and he ends the inning.
Why is that the... What? Why is that the angle you picked? It was a cool play. All right.
Kyle Muller.
And he's coming in to pitch on 4 days rest right here. And that might not be a factor at all in terms of being rusty, but he should definitely be well rested.
And stepping in for the Mariners, Dylan Moore.
The second baseman.
Four seam at 97, slider at 90. 12-6 curve at 84, circle change at 90.
Pitch. There's a strike. Muller, 25 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2016. That one drilled
Gone.
left field.
Get the fuck outta
Back
here.
there.
Get out. Get out.
That one's gone.
That one felt great. I saw that one
So
well.
he leaves the yard to left, and they add to their lead. It's 2-0.
That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, He made him pay.
A little surprised they brought in a left-handed pitcher to face a right-handed batter, but that's fine for me.
In there for strike one.
Four-seam fastball. I didn't actually see what the previous pitch was.
And you start to expect a big inning.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Gotta be wary of the slider, low and outside.
And now one
That's a
and
four-seam
two.
fastball. Interesting.
Next pitch misses, and that's ball two. Out to short.
There's the slider. It's right there at the bottom of the zone.
Swings to first. One away.
Off
bottom of the
by about
sixth.
half a step.
We talk about how the ball is coming out of the pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder. Wow, really impressive.
Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now.
Oh,
swings
got me with
and
that
misses
12-6
at
curve.
the initial
Got
offer.
real big eyes there.
And there's the strike. Left field, way back there. And that one's gone.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's
Eugenio
go.
Suarez blasts one
3
out.
runs,
And they
3
add a
solo
run. It's
shots,
3-0.
and a 3-0 lead. That one I felt good about. The Kelnick one felt most like I kind of just gambled and finally got lucky. The other two have felt good. Lefties versus righties, a pitch that I just saw pretty well.
Not get over anxious and come to
good.
your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Here's the left fielder, Jared Kelnick. In there, and it's 0-1. Kelnick goes 6'1", 23 years old, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Wisconsin. Next pitch, not close, up high. And that one clips the corner. 1-2 now. Foul ball left side.
Okay, that's
He'll
all
see
right. That's all
another.
right. Laid on it to
Still
stay
only
alive.
one out here in the inning. Next pitch is downstairs. And now it's filled up.
Okay, good job. Way to battle back in here. Everything's been a fastball.
Line drive. And that's a
There we
base
go.
hit.
That got over
So
the
they get
hand
a man aboard with a one-out single.
All right. So that is...
One
I guess that's
down.
4 batters?
Evan White up next for the Mariners. That one's in there, 0-1. Late with the swing
Woo.
there.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Got him swinging.
Wow, gross. 96 to 87. Really saw the difference there.
3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there. At least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
Crawford in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball.
That one,
Up.
yeah.
Kemp moving under this one. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. But the long ball was working
That's
in
okay,
this
though.
inning.
Got a
Not
couple
once,
of-
but twice.
couple
It's now
home runs here.
3-0.
Good opportunity to try and get out of here in 8.5 innings rather than 9. Get prepped and ready for the regular season tomorrow. Good shit.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We
All
have a
right.
new pitcher on the mound, Matt Festa. He has a
Oh,
great
he's not
slider
pitched
with
at all
tons
this
of
season.
movement.
That one inning that he pitched was me, I'm sure. I'm not even using some of these
Back now
guys.
is it'll
That's
be a
weird.
pinch hitter to lead off, Jordan
13.
Diaz.
Diaz.
A little anxious there. There we go. Dialed it in. Don't want to use too many beef arms. Ah, well, just, you know what? Won't even worry about it.
The pitch. And that one hammered. That's
Maybe
back.
should have worried about it a little bit.
Banks off the wall. And it's a leadoff double to start the 7th.
Weird. Okay. Wow. All right.
Clearly, he was ready to hit right there.
Very
Just missed out
confused
a
on that
home
one.
run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
No, that's outside.
That was kind of wild.
Right-handed reliever. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul.
So they threw that
Two-seamer here. Just watch and see.
Festa picks over.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. I hit the wrong button. I did not want to throw a slider there.
And the pitch. There's the
So when
swing and a
I
miss.
saw the
There's a good
the up
opportunity in this inning
to
get on
jump
the
for it,
scoreboard after that leadoff
and I
hit.
realized he wasn't going to get there, I
They're
kind of
coming
gave
right
up on the
behind him.
play,
This is where they
honestly.
need to get going.
And down on strikes. Not what you're looking
And it
for.
didn't. It
after
hit the
leadoff
very
double.
tip top of the
A
wall and
strikeout.
came back, bounced
There's
back into
one
the
away.
field.
Looks like a pinch hitter
Pretty
for
solid
Oakland.
throw, though, to
Aramis
hold him to a
Garcia.
double.
He gets a chance with a runner in scoring position and one gone. Hard hit, left field, base hit. Diaz rounds third, headed for the plate. He will score, and it's now a 2-run game. Safely into second, he's got a double.
Now, no waiting
Oh.
around right there. He was
Hey?
ready to swing it on the first pitch.
What the
Put a great
fuck?
swing on that ball.
They're bringing. All
Took the
right.
barrel right to it. Nice extension as well. 105 exit velocity. That tells you everything you need to know about that swing.
Yeah.
Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
That's to third. Safe at first as they can.
Yeah, that's an error.
Boom.
I
Staying
kind
with
of
this
hate it.
game right there. I mean,
It
the
moves
speedster gets
more
the
than you would
infield
think.
single, and
So you have to
now
hold
he's
it
released
longer
to
than you
possibly
want
do
to.
some damage. I love seeing what guys like this can do to disrupt the game once they get in a position to do so.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Down the line towards the corner. Kelnick makes the play, and there's 2 away.
Kelnick, nice job out there.
So first and second with 2 outs. Brent Rooker up next for the A's. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Good eye right there.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Next one misses. 3-0.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter at this point in the ball game. You know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Next offering finds the zone, and the count is 4. Goes down looking.
Okay, that was a weirdly dicey inning. I was not anticipating that.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Might be a bit of a friendly call on my side. But honestly, if he hadn't swung at the pitch previous, he'd be on base with the bases
Staying in the
loaded.
game on
So
defense, Jordan Diaz. He entered the game to pinch hit and now man second base.
Now at
Also
first,
entering the game, Dermis Garcia. He takes
it's just
over
weird.
as a
They
new
brought in
first
like these
baseman.
pinch hitters off the bench.
Also
They were
into the
like
ball game, number
111 on the
37.
season.
He
Like,
takes
oh yeah,
over in
perfect,
right.
perfect. Home run crush,
On
first
to
pitch
pitch now
swinging.
for
Like, what the fuck?
Oakland, Domingo Acevedo.
Now
Just trying to keep this one close here, and
Number
this is where a
68,
bullpen can give their guys a
Domingo
chance to fight back into the game.
Acevedo. Now
So
at
coming into the game now on
number 2,
defense, Nick Allen.
Allen.
He's in at shortstop. So here's Murphy
All right, here we
now.
go. Bottom 7.
The catcher.
The pitch.
Murphy.
Swing.
Way
and
too
a
aggressive
miss.
there.
That's strike
Gross.
one. Action in the pen
Four
down
seam at
there.
96, a
Freddie
slider at
Tarnett
89, circle
appears to be
change at
getting
88.
loose. Slow roller to third.
Kind
Peterson
of had
gloves
that
it.
just early on it.
Gathers and throws to first. One up, one down.
The designated hitter, number 4.
I was talking about it
Now
yesterday,
here's the
or in
DH,
yesterday's video.
Tommy
Like,
LaStella.
this
1
is
for 2.
where the game gets kind of mean, especially on the defensive side. You're holding them just
offering,
fine, and
misses
all
the
of a
mark.
sudden, you know, it bumps the difficulty up or gets kind of close to that, and it just goes like, oh, they can hit now.
Up the middle. Tosses to first. And a couple of quick outs.
Well, I'm impressed with this guy's internal clock. He knew he had plenty of time to take that extra step, secure his grip
Good
on the
timing,
baseball,
just
and make a
inside.
strong, accurate throw.
That one to
Oh,
first.
it dropped on me.
Garcia
Fucking
steps on the
slider.
bag. That is the
God
inning.
damn it.
Nobody left for Seattle, and the score
Oh, that was
stays
bad.
3-1.
I also did not bring in anyone.
Justin Topa will take over here.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
This was maybe not the guy to put in. That was not even fucking close. Okay, well, that was much better. See if I can run a couple of these. There we go. Okay. All right. We're good. We're good. Jeez, fucking Lord, are you serious?
And he deals. Just missed.
1-0.
Had a good eye there.
Outside.
The reason I say that maybe he wasn't the guy to bring in, everything is off speed.
Clips the corner.
There we go.
Well,
Clip
that's
that
really
corner.
the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for guys to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Righty delivers. And now the count filled up 3-2. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Blew
All of
the
that for a
express
strikeout? You
right
could have done
by
that
his back
in
for
3
strike
pitches.
3. So the bullpen doing a nice
Could have
job
done that
backing
half
up
the
effort
time.
from their
Come on,
starter.
man.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty excellent pitching out of this staff so far. I mean, they've come in ready to do their job and get outs. They've been pretty tough to get to in this one.
And that one is lifted in the air, and it drops in. So now back to the top of the order.
Bad pitch. Really, really bad
You
pitch.
get a positive result from a
Oh,
pitch hitter.
excellent. They're
You
gonna
know
bring
what
this
they
guy in
say,
who's gonna hit a
couldn't have
2-run
thrown it
home
out there
run.
any better than that, and certainly the case that time. Just flared it back behind the second baseman and dropped it in there. And now they've got
I mean, you
some
can see
speed
how
at
awful
first,
that
so we'll
sinker
see if they
was.
try to get him into motion.
Tying run at the plate. And a foul ball.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but you know, at the very least, if you can find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Got him. Two gone now.
That was a terrible slider. Oh, my goodness.
Now back
Pitch
Ooh,
hitter coming on.
boy.
Number 73. A runner on first with two gone for him.
number 73, Ryan Noda.
Sinker.
First pitch just misses.
1-0.
Swing and a miss
1-1.
as he was out front that time. The tying run at the plate. On the ground out to short. Tosses
Crawford,
across
let's
the
go.
first. That's out number 3.
Got lucky that I had 2 outs
A's
there
strand
because
one,
I definitely
and it
should have thrown to
remains a
second first
3-1
probably.
ball game.
Okay, we're giving up some hits here. We're weathering the storms. That feels like it's just a rolling the dice every single time. And we're going to break.
Remaining in the game
So we'll see.
defensively,
Holding in there,
Ruiz.
that's fine. Again,
He'll
you know,
play third
spring
after
training.
coming into the
Doesn't
game as
matter.
a pinch hitter. Pitching change here, Freddie Tarnick.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep him within striking distance.
Now into the ball game on defense, Kevin Smith. He'll play second.
Smith.
Now here is Dylan Moore. He's already homered here in this one.
Second baseman.
Four seam's going to top out at 98 with a curveball at 79. Oh my God. Circle change at 86.
And he pumps in a strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
In the air right field.
Drop.
That one
Yeah,
gets
there we
down
go.
for a hit.
Oh,
Off to a good
lead
start
shot
for the
there.
leadoff knock.
I was looking curveball. I was curious to see if he would throw it and get a look at it, but
simple swing. We don't see a whole
didn't.
lot of
That's
that
why
these
the
days with guys
timing
trying
on
to
that
launch
was
and hit
so
home runs, but
late.
Sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
So man aboard. Now it's the right fielder, Cade Marlowe. Check swing, went around.
Gross.
0-1. Now 1-1. The Athletics
Back-to-back
have some
curveballs,
bullpen
even the
action.
5-mile-an-hour
Sam
difference on
Moe,
that.
the
Still
left-handed
pretty
reliever, appears to
slow.
be getting loose. Now fly ball to right center. Puts the squeeze on it. 1 down. Man at first, Eugenio Suarez. Now at the plate. He's already homered in this game. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at-bat.
Ruiz fired to second. On to first, double play. And that's the inning.
Wait,
One hit
what?
in the inning, but
Wait,
nothing more than
what?
that. Through 8 full, it's the Mariners
That was a
3
double
and
play?
the A's 1.
That looked like it pulled him off second. Are you kidding me?
Top 9, and it'll get...
His foot was on the bag. It's fine. It's fine. Oops.
Trevor Gott gets the
All right,
call
Trevor
from the
Gott,
pen.
what you got?
Well, the best relievers.
Again,
will
another
have the
guy that I think
opportunity
I
to come in
was
and
I
protect
was the only one who put him in the
late ball
game.
Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see
Why
what
are
he's
you?
got here.
What? Nine degrees to the left.
The wind of the pitch. There's a strike. Gott measures 5 feet 10 inches, 180 pounds, and he was a 6th round draft pick back in 2013.
I think this is the same pitch back to back. Not a great call on my part. Sure was.
And a pitch. And that's the
Catch that. I'm
strikeout.
looking. One down.
Couldn't pull the
Here
trigger
we
on
go.
a fastball at the knees.
Now batting. The first
Here's the Oakland cleanup hitter, Garmis Garcia. Doubled his first time up. In there for strike one. Kicks and fires. That one just misses.
Ooh.
Started to swing, held up.
He thought
This
about
guy's
it
going
at
to have
least.
to slow things down. There's no reason for him to even check swing on that pitch. Was never even close.
Next offering misses.
That one sailed
and
on
that's
me.
ball three.
Really good two-strike pitch right there. Surprised he was able to spit on that thing.
Swing and a miss.
Got him with the
Struck him
heat
out.
there.
Back-to-back strikeouts.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first two batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
Hawaii to kick the pitch. Fouled off. He was late. Is just one strike away. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. So he gets on base and keeps it going. So now a pinch hitter, Manny Pena, a runner on first with two gone for him.
That's tremendous fight from him, and I know it's got the dugout fired up down there, down to the last strike, and he comes up with a hit to keep the game alive. It ain't over yet.
And a pitch. And that one upstairs.
Fastball. I am not throwing
Allen
well here.
off of first with two away. And that one wrapped foul.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
1-2 here. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Just one strike away. Fouls it off.
Come
Still
on.
1-2.
Game. Can you fucking calm down, please?
2 outs. This one high in the air to left center.
Didn't need to be that dramatic, but
He's
hey,
got it.
we got the
Ball
win.
game. And the
3
Mariners
solo home
claim the
runs.
win here
Not
with some
the best
great
way to go
pitching and
about it.
defense.
I'll try and score some more small ball runs, but that's usually the problem with me. Kind of bigger, go big or go home.
Break out, but a total of 4 runs
Woo!
combined. Really good pitching and defense on
Hey,
both
4
sides.
and
Just
1
a
in
couple
these
key
games, and
swings,
technically one of
making
them
all
was
the
kind of a tie.
And your
So I
final
simulated about
3-1.
8 innings of that
Chris
game.
Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Kelduk got us started with a solo blast. Right after they dropped the difficulty, that one didn't feel great. The other 2 home runs did feel really good. Crawford with a really nice play there. We got into some jams, especially in the late innings, and we were able to get out of them, including giving up a hit with 2 outs and 2 strikes in the top of the 9th inning. That double play really sucked. Been much better about avoiding them. Gave up 8 hits, but only 1 run came across. We had 7 hits and we were able to get 3 of them across. Jared Kelnick, 2 for 3 with a solo shot. Dylan Moore, 2 for 4 with a solo shot. And Eugenio Suarez, 1 for 4 with a solo shot. James Caprillion comes away with the loss. He actually pitched pretty well. 5 innings pitched, 3 hits, no strikeouts, 1 walk, 1 earned. Kirby gets your win and your player of the game. 6 innings pitched, 3 hits, 7 strikeouts, no walks, no earned. Trevor Gott gets the save. All right, here we go. Next stage. You know what it is. Get hype. It's almost level 3 in the rewards program. A whole 29 stubs. Advanced day. Spring training has come to an end. Calendar still there. Advanced day. Shane Bieber taking on Luis Castillo. That is your opening day matchup tomorrow right here on the channel. So be sure to scroll down, subscribe, ring the bell. You'll be notified when I post new videos. We're starting with, I believe it's a 4-game series against Cleveland. And then we'll see the Angels for 3. This is where it's going to get fun and interesting. We're going to see all of the teams in MLB either on the road or at home. Some of them will be home and away series. I think maybe it's just San Diego, I think is that team for us. But yeah, we get to go to Toronto, Philadelphia, Chicago, who I don't know that we have seen in the entirety of this series. I'm pretty sure we've seen Atlanta. Pittsburgh looks new. We've seen Miami. San Francisco, yeah. Anyway, it's very exciting. So every day, right here on the channel, when the Mariners play, I will be playing it. Looks like Thursday, for whatever reason, is the most consistent day that the Mariners have off. Also, shout out to the All-Star Game in Seattle, Washington. You'll be able to watch that and the Home Run Derby when that comes around. But for right now, it's even. 0-0. What does the season hold? You'll just have to stick around to find out. Subscribe, ring the bell. We'll see you tomorrow, 6 p.m. for Game 1 of 162. Thanks for watching. Good sports, and go Mariners.